always say fitness isn't just about training, it's about how you live your whole life. And even here in Venice, while I'm on a little getaway, I still keep pieces of my routine. So for me, balance means enjoying the city, the food, and the moments, but also doing the small things that makes me feel good, like a quick makeup routine that makes me feel put together, or starting the day with a simple nourishing breakfast. It's not about perfect, it's about consistency, and travel doesn't have to throw you off your goals. It can actually remind you how important it is to fuel the body, keep some structure, and also let yourself enjoy the process. So today, guys, I'm taking you with me through this little Venice day vlog, and I hope it inspires you too to see that you can actually keep moving towards your goals even when life looks a little different. And don't get me wrong, I used to be like that. I used to stress when I had to travel, when I was suddenly out of my routine, when things were happening. I was constantly thinking about how should I be perfect with my diet, how much progress I will lose, how should I train and stuff. And yeah, I do all of those things. I always look and try different gyms whenever I travel somewhere. I still make my own food majority of the time, unless there's I literally have no option. But usually I just, I never pick hotels or something like that. I pick Airbnbs with kitchen, so this way I'm able to cook and just feel good about it. Because for me, honestly, it's not only about just sticking with my meal plan or something like that, but it's also just feeling good and keeping my digestion good. Because whenever you eat something that doesn't agree with your stomach, okay, maybe it was delicious, but then the entire day you feel bloated, you feel pretty puffy, or just, I don't know, food sits in your stomach and it's just uncomfortable. So this is one of the reasons why I'm cooking my own, and I love to be prepared. I just like to feel good, and who doesn't, it makes sense. You just need to put a little bit more effort in preparing the food, thinking about it, or having something available that you can access anywhere. Right now there's so many options, even at cafes and restaurants and stuff. You can always ask for them to cook the food a little differently. They are usually really nice about it. You can ask for maybe less oils being used, sugars, and just stuff like that. Just modify something healthier. We can always make it taste delicious, but just be a little bit of a better option, instead of using that as an excuse to eat everything and anything that you want and you see, and then you feel bad about it. So there's always balance. You can have it, you can eat food, you can enjoy it, but at the same time, make sure to not overdo, because after that enjoyment, after those 5-10 minutes of joy, you will be feeling not your best. And here, I know my breakfast looks quite interesting because I literally had nothing prepared. So we had some eggs that were cooked already, so I just warmed them up on the and added a little bit of sliced cheese in the middle of where yolk's supposed to be, and honestly it was really good. I know I was hungry in general because we were traveling the entire day yesterday, and I really wanted to eat something, but at the same time I think that's pretty good. And usually the simpler the food, the better it tastes, which is really weird, but for me, honestly, the less the better, I feel like, especially when you know how. And these rice cakes with some avocado and salmon, oh my gosh, it was amazing. And then it wasn't enough. I decided to go for another round of those cheesy Good morning, guys. So you probably barely can see me because it is really dark here. We are finally going to the gym. It's only 6 a.m. in the morning. I haven't slept much, only 2 hours, which again, it's not the best feeling, to be honest, especially after a long drive, long trip and stuff like that. But it is what it is. It is Legday. I'm sipping my pre-workout, which honestly, this flavor, it's one of the best ones. How's it called?
GLUTE.
I think it was lychee. I'm not exactly sure, but it's the one that you saw in the previous clips. Yeah, so we are just walking and we should be there in 5 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Now guys, let's move on into training part of this video. Again, at Gold's gym, you cannot film with your tripod, so I had some help from Solus. He filmed a few exercises for me, and then I just remember the old days when I used to film without the tripod, just simply putting my phone on the ground, on the floor, and using my shaker to support the phone, which again, sorry the angles isn't ideal. I wasn't always in the frame, or just it looked weird. But it is what it is. I had to work with what I had to. I still wanted to show you what I did. This workout, I definitely wasn't my strongest, just because, you know, the long travel. I was hungry. I wanted to finish sooner because I just simply hate training when I'm extremely hungry, because I feel like those workouts are not as productive because I cannot push myself as hard. Although I still had a pretty good session. I mainly did just some heavy compounds, which was split lunges, as you can see here. These always works for me. I also love elevating my front foot on little platform, which again, I simply use just a plate. It was a little difficult for me to balance the weight because it's not like I'm in a Smith machine and fixed. It's a barbell, so it's a little bit more challenging. If you want to really target and isolate the muscle, you will be better with Smith machine, although it's really good and nice to work with some free weights as well because it engages your entire body. You need to use extra muscles to stabilize yourself, and just in general for varying things out, it's really good. You don't want to stick with just the exact same movement all the time. You need to vary things. Even if it's the same movement, you can do split lunges with barbell, with dumbbells, with machines, with Smith machines. So there's many options and many ways how you can do it and challenge the body in a new way. So that's really good to do actually. And then I moved on into RDLs, which again, those were pretty heavy. I was pretty shaky, but considering how little food I had the day before, I feel like I was quite strong still. And managed to, as I said, just had a pretty good session. I was increasing the weight. I believe every single set or every other set. I don't even remember how many sets I did. I believe it was 4. But yeah, so I really pushed it. Felt nice. Also, you can tell I was having some serious. Was really serious about my training sessions since I was wearing a long shirt, which again is from Young LA. And if you want to get something from Young LA, always use code LS to save 50% off. And also, it's men's stuff, but it looks really cute on females. Solus is wearing everything from Young LA too. So yeah, just check that out. I'm sure you will love it. The quality, everything is awesome. And they are a really good brand, really supports their people. And I love that. So stay tuned. I will be training at their gym too. So it's going to be fun. Oh, here, as you can see, I was dying. We did 2 sets of machine, reverse hack machine, So it was brutal for sure. Quick interruption guys, Fit Jeans just has their sale live. Code LS will save you additionally, so you will be able to save so much more on your favorite pair of jeans, which again, I absolutely love them. They fit the girls that lifts. You know, if you have the struggle of jeans in general not fitting your waist to hip ratio, those jeans got you, because truly, you know, I love them. I have tons of pairs of different jeans from them. Baggier, looser, flare legs, straight legs, skinny, mid-rise, high-rise, shorts even. I love all of them, so I'm trying to include some videos here for you to see how it fits if you've never tried them. Again, you won't be disappointed. You will be amazed of how well they fit. So be sure to go grab some for yourself. Use code LS save some money on the sale, and then with my code additionally, and so workout is done. I trained legs as you saw. I was trying to film something, but as you know, college gym doesn't allow you to bring your tripod, so I've got some help, but at the same time I also tried to do it on my phone like I used to when I didn't have a tripod, and oh my goodness, it takes so much time and effort. So we are pretty blessed to have tripods right now and to be able to use them in the gyms. And then another different thing, so as you see, my hair is so puffy because here there's a lot of humidity, which I'm surprised with because in Vegas it is so dry, so I'm not used to it. I also feel like after all of the travel and sitting, I'm so much more hungrier. I feel like it's just the stress and everything just is piling up. So for now, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna track my calories as much. I will eat more. Wait a second, it's that thing over there. Yeah, so I will be tracking, I will be tracking to the point where I meet my macros, and then any additional stuff I won't, just because I need that extra fuel. So that's my plan for now, to kind of refuel myself for these 2 weeks, and then we'll see where it goes. Quick hairstyle change, and also I wanted to add one tip when you are reversing. So as you are deeper in your reverse, your natural hunger signals becomes more pronounced, I guess, so you can feel it a little bit better. And it is really, really good to start listening to your body and actually start adding more food if you actually feel hungry. I wouldn't recommend to be more intuitive, if I can call it this way, as you start your reverse, because usually all of those hunger signals are so dysregulated and you will be feeling way hungrier and you will be overeating on food, especially when your body is so sensitive, and you wanna just do things gradually. Don't overdo, don't gain excess body fat that's going to be so hard to lose. You need to be steady and slow. But as he said, as you go deeper into your reverse, you can start actually listening to the body, and this is what I'm doing. So as he said, I will be just hitting my calorie goals, and then on top of that, whatever I feel like it. Of course, I won't be indulging in anything unhealthy, but just adding more things like nut butters, healthy fish like salmon and stuff, rice cakes, oatmeal that I love, and things like that. So it's totally okay for you to do it, especially as you are training hard. You are doing all the things right, so don't be afraid to add some extras. So yeah, that's pretty much my tip as I go back home. And yeah, I think I'm talking a lot about reverse and food right now because I'm so hungry. I know I ate quite well before I trained, but I feel like that wasn't nearly enough. So I will be eating more now, prepping some food, and then we will be exploring more of LA with my family. And yeah, so stay tuned, guys. So guys, I know I am repeating myself, but truly, whenever you are traveling, whenever you are on vacation, you can make it work. You can prep your own food. You don't have to, of course, spend hours in the kitchen. Maybe this day I was a little overdoing with those carrot tacos, which I love, because it took me a little longer than expected. You can always make something simpler or grab something healthier, but it's just me showing you that you can actually, as I said, just make it work by putting some effort in. I was preparing those for several days, so yes, today it took me longer, but then I had some food for prepped for several days, and I was able to go everywhere and anywhere I wanted to without stressing about eating my meals or prepping or staying on track or going after my goals, because everything was ready. So that's always nice. And again, you don't have to use your vacation as an excuse. Just make sure that you are putting in the work, and you will be able not only enjoy your vacation, but also reach your goals and successfully progress to not only maintain, but also progress. So that's really important, especially for those that actually are really serious about your goals, And yeah, I just feel like the people that watches my channel probably are similar to me. So it's just a reminder that you can always make it work as long as you are putting in the effort in. Okay guys, so we are now exploring a little bit of LA's beauty. Honestly, everything here is so beautiful. I mean, somebody's staring at me. Wait a second. And now we can talk more. So the update, we are walking, we are enjoying the views. I think I'm going to be adding a voiceover mainly here just because it is so loud and I want to show you as much as possible. And when I walk and talk and everyone is watching, I mean not everyone, but you know what I mean, filming in public and stuff. So yeah, basically I'm just trying to enjoy some things. Everything here, like, look at the houses here. I wonder how much they cost. I believe it's quite a lot, but maybe one day I'll get a house here. Just for fun, just to have it. No, I won't. I'm just joking. But yeah, so the vibes are good. A lot of beautiful stuff to film, to see, to show you. I'm honestly so grateful. That's the word, grateful. Welcome to the future. So I thought I will record this audio and hopefully I will be able to include this in the video before I leave for my 24-hour flight back home, which again, I'm really excited, but at the same time, I must be honest, I'm so exhausted because it's been so stressful these past weeks. I've been packing things, I've been trying to sell some stuff on Facebook Market, which, spoiler alert, people are pretty annoying sometimes, and they tell you that they come for your stuff, you're waiting for them all day, and then they don't. And it's honestly, now you can see my apartment is pretty much transformed. I throw away some pillows, decorations, I gave some away, I gifted some, then some people, a few people bought a few stuff just for cheap. But yeah, this entire move is definitely financially is quite wasteful, but at the same time, I've gained a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience, learned a lot of things about myself and what I want from life and where I feel best, how important family is, how important people you surround yourself with are. And now my goals are so clear. I want to focus more on my business, on my clients, on travel, but at the same time, probably being back in Europe, back home, we'll see. I still have plans to move back and forth with United States, but either way, I'm just so excited for a new chapter, for this nightmare to be done, and I can't wait to update you with more things. There's so many exciting stuff that is coming. I will be traveling, I will be doing stuff. I just need to be settled. I need that time back home, which again, stay tuned for many vlogs from LA. You'll see what I did there, how I'm increasing my calories, how I'm doing my off season, how I'm going about things in life, my competition, non-competition goals, stuff like that. There's so much more to come, and I'm really sorry for this sound. It's so annoying. My alarm just went off because I don't know, it's the last days, probably they just feel it, the batteries went off, so it is what it is. And yeah, I am extremely grateful for you guys. I wouldn't be here without you. I wouldn't be able to even have these opportunities to try different things in life And my message to you is just whatever you are going through, or whatever is your dream or passion, go after it. Do things that scares you. Try things. It's okay if things don't work out, at least you know. Because even with my move to United States, I thought I'll stay here forever. I mean, at least for several years. But I understood some more things about myself. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's definitely not the place for me long term. So this is what I realized. Then again, I feel like I'm thriving in a good climate in my small country, which is so beautiful. People are amazing. Everything there is so amazing. And I was blind for that. I mean, now I'm definitely realizing how blessed I am to be living there, to have opportunities there, to be able to do more stuff there, which I'm gonna do. It's just you don't value those things unless something changes and you can have a different perspective, which again, I definitely do now. And I love my country, I love my family there, I love everything there, and yeah, I'm just so blessed, so grateful, and cannot wait for that new chapter. And yeah, so now thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you.